How are you guys? You know how we do it this side. Welcome back to Switch of South Africa. I'm Nikki Nash. As always, happy Sunday. I do not know when you guys are going to be seeing this video, but I'm shooting it on a Sunday, hence the music. So, we in another Ford Ranger. I've actually driven, I think, every single Ford Ranger there is. So, there's not too much to speak about those cars because it's almost the exact same as the other Rangers. But I'm going to tell you why this vehicle is here, whether you should buy it or whether you should go for it, how much it costs, and the differences between this specific Ranger and the other model Rangers. And yeah, I'll tell you my full thoughts of the vehicle. So, firstly, you know how we do this. I'm going to speak about the actual look of the vehicle. Actual look of the vehicle, I'm going to tell you about the differences that this has over any other Ranger. So, it looks the same in front as every other Ranger except for the Wildtrak X, the Platinum, and the Wildtrak. The differences between this and the Wildtrak X and the Platinum is the fact that this does not come with the matrix LED headlamps in front. That's the only difference, but otherwise that's it. Moving on to the side, what this has over an XLT and a Wildtrak is this aluminium side step. This aluminium side step is only found on this one, the Tremor, the Wildtrak X, and the Raptor. Moving on to the back, obviously on the side it's written Tremor. It's in this red color. I'm not sure if you can get, I don't know. No, this red is not exclusive to this Tremor only. But yeah, it's written Tremor on the side. You get the sports bars. So those sports bars are the ones you find on the XLT. I'm sure you guys are wondering why are those sports bars on this car. So this car is based, this Bakkie is based on an XLT. Hence, as I'm going, you'll find certain things that look like an XLT, or certain things that are only found in the XLT and not in the Wildtrak or the Raptor or whatever, you know. So it has that sports bar. It has a rubberized load bed with a 12-volt socket at the back for your essentials that you want to use. Speaking about the side as well, it has these specific wheels. So these wheels and all-terrain tires is only found on the Tremor. It's exclusive to the Tremor. And when you do look at this vehicle, you might see that it sits a bit higher than an XLT or even a Wildtrak. So why that is because this car has the same suspension found in the Wildtrak X. It's the off-road suspension. So basically, this car is for people that will be doing a lot of off-roading and want to explore with the vehicle. So that's what the exterior of the vehicle. That's the main differences on the exterior. When you get into the vehicle, it looks like every other Ford Ranger. There is no difference. Like, it looks like every other Ford Ranger. The only thing that will tell you that you're in a Tremor is the seats. The seats are literally written Tremor. That's it, right? But based on an XLT, there's XLT bits. First one, a Wildtrak Ranger comes with a Bang & Olufsen sound system. This doesn't come with that because it's based on an XLT, and an XLT doesn't come with the Bang & Olufsen sound system. It comes with a 6-speeder Ford sound system, which is good. For me, I actually do like this. It's not too bad. You'll enjoy it. And then the interior as well. The finish is not as premium as you'd find in a Wildtrak X. You can tell that the interior is something of an XLT. That's the other thing you'll find. The other thing that you'll actually notice is actually the first thing I noticed is, because I've driven so many Rangers, that every Ranger I get into, I'm used to electric seats, right? This specific Ranger, on the other hand, does not come with electric seats because it's based on an XLT. So you get manual seats, and it's something that, for me personally, I do not like because of the price of the vehicle. But I understand, not understand, but I get why Ford didn't put electric seats here, because it's based on an XLT. It's basically an XLT with a bit more features, right? That's what regards to the interior. There's then you get, so you don't get floor mats or anything like that. What you do get here is, so where your floor mats are, you get this open tapered display. I'll put the name exactly of what this whole thing is called, but you don't get floor mats. The type of quotation mark mats that you get is actually an open type thing, where that if you do make a mess there, it's easy to clean up. You don't need a vacuum cleaner or anything like that. So for example, if I'm drinking a milkshake or even in the passenger, so it's around the whole vehicle. If I spill something here, I can easily just take a hose pipe or water or whatever, just splash water there, then wipe it off. It'll be, I don't need to wait for floor mats, quotation marks again, to dry up for that to happen. So I'll get the correct naming and everything, and I'll put it on the screen there of what this is called. That's with regards to the difference in terms of the interior. Other than that, The interior looks like an XLT. Oh, you get black roof lining. Black roof lining doesn't come on the XLT, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's just about it in terms of the interior. You get the a digital instrument cluster you're found in every other ranges except for the Platinum and the Raptor. You get this touchscreen, 12-inch touchscreen infotainment system found across all of the ranges except for the XLT. XLT is slightly smaller, but otherwise, yeah, that's about it in terms of the interior. So the drive, I'm not going to speak about the drive because honestly, it's like every other range I've driven. I do not pick up any differences. And for that, and I want to get views on the other Ranger videos, I'm going to put all my Ranger video links in the description box below. Please go there. But I am going to tell you how much power this has. So this car comes on one engine powertrain, which is the 2-liter bi-turbo from Ford, which comes in a 10-speed automatic gearbox. So this car produces 154 kilowatts and 500 newton meters of torque. That's it. You can't get a V6 diesel in this. You can't get a V6 petrol in this. You can't get a single turbo 2-liter in this. It comes in this bi-turbo. That's about it. There's not much you can spec on a Tremor. It comes as is, and then you take it. So now the thing that I don't like about those cars is the pricing. It's too close and more expensive than other vehicles that I personally would pick. So this car is priced at 980,000 rand. That is a lot of money. 980,000 rand is a lot of money for this vehicle. And when I say that, because a Wildtrak, a Ford Ranger Wildtrak, the one that you guys are seeing on the roads almost every single day, that one, the 4x2 costs 953. A 4x4 will just go up closer to the amount of this car, and that has more features, right? Then this obviously doesn't have the off-road suspension. I think that's the selling point, that this has an off-road suspension. It has a 4-wheel drive mode. It has a trailer hook system as well. So what is that? The trailer hook system is when you reverse and you press that, if you want to hook it to a trailer, it will guide you, to help you to hook onto a trailer. So that's not found. It's an option on a Wildtrak. It comes standard on a Wildtrak X and a Raptor and a Platinum. It comes standard there. But what it has, this car, I can option it in a Wildtrak and pay in and around this amount of money. The other thing that I don't like about the pricing of this vehicle, it's too close to Wildtrak X money. Literally, it's way too close to Wildtrak X money. The Wildtrak X is 1,040,000 rand. So Wildtrak X is 60,000 rand more than this vehicle, and it has way more features. It looks better than a Tremor as well. So yeah, for me, I'd rather get a Wildtrak X. And when you have Wildtrak X, you are getting closer to Platinum. A Platinum is 80,000 rand more than a Wildtrak X. So it's Ford and this pricing. I think this vehicle would have been amazing if it came cheaper than a Wildtrak. So if this car was, let's just say 910, 920,000 rand, somewhere there, then I have a reason to tell you to buy this vehicle. But at its current price, honestly, I wouldn't tell you to buy this vehicle, because I tell you to opt for something else. So at this current price, if you take this vehicle over a period of 5 years, which is 60 months, at an interest rate of 12.25% with no deposit, right? No deposit, you're looking at paying 21,900 rand for this vehicle. That is a lot of money that will be leaving your pocket. But I think at the end of the day, the person that's buying this vehicle, and I'm gonna say the same thing I said in my Range Rover Velar video, the person that's buying this vehicle just wants this vehicle. You're not looking at anything else. And if you're that type of person, I'll tell you, go buy a Tremor, because you know what you're getting yourself into. But if you're looking across the Ford ranges, which one is the best one to buy? Honestly, if you have Tremor money, that means you have Wildtrak X money, because that is 60,000 rand more. It's literally nothing. Even if you're financing it, it doesn't do much to your monthly installment. So honestly, get a Wildtrak X. Leave a Tremor alone. And it comes to a question, is there a need for this vehicle? No. Personally, no. There's no need. So I've told you everything you need to know about the Tremor and my personal thoughts about the Tremor. Tell me what you guys think about the Tremor. Do you think Ford is just releasing cars and putting different names to get the most out of the customers in South Africa? Or there is a reason, or there is a need for the specific Ford? Tell me what you guys think about those vehicles. Tell me if you would buy it. If you had Tremor money, would you take a Tremor, or would you save up and get a Wildtrak X, or would you double down and get a Wildtrak for what, 30,000 rand less? That's the question I'm gonna pose to you guys, and please don't be shy. Comment down below. If there's something I didn't cover about this vehicle that you'd like to know, please comment and I'll answer you. But yeah, I'm Nicky Nash, and Power Collaboration and Change Cars as always. You know how we do this side. I'm signing out, and I'll see you guys on the next review.